Greetings to you. I am V. Welcome to my channel, vloveandcrystals. Thank you for joining me for another pick a card reading. So what will your marriage be like? If you're intrigued by this topic, I have many answers for you. Three, not many, but three that you can choose. And I also have my Etsy for personal readings. I even have Who Will You Marry if you want to check that out. Check out my Etsy listing down below. So we have three piles here. We have red, white, and pink. So timestamps are below, and the way this works is we choose whatever object we have here. It can be a number, a color, whatever. And then you find the timestamp, you choose it, and then you go straight to your message. Okay, so I'll see you over in the piles. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'm going to start with you. Number one. Pile number one, what is marriage going to look like for you? Pile number one, what is marriage going to look like for you? Pile number one. What is marriage going to look like for you? What is marriage going to look like for you? Pile number one. Alright, so your love life, your romance, your marriage life is going to be very romantical. It's going to be sacred. There's going to be commitment. There's going to be love. There's going to be passion. Loyalty here. I can see you both of you, very devoted to one another. The Grail Knight. Seeking the sacred. So wanting to become one with someone. Committing yourself to being devoted to that person. Then we have perception. What this is telling me is that I feel that you will both be seeing each other, really seeing each other, intuitively going within, like being in tune, being one of the same, you know, like two becoming one, two souls becoming one. We also have the Wasp, anger, retaliation, and jealousy. So, wow, we're starting out pretty good. Perception. So you guys being in tune, being able to, you know, empathically pick up on each other's energies, and you know, like when you're that close with someone, you can absorb their feelings, absorb their emotions, yeah, their ups and downs. You know, when they hurt, you hurt. When they're feeling sick, you're feeling sick. And the anger, retaliation, and jealousy card is telling me that this could be the advice for you to watch out for anyone trying to get in between you guys. Not saying that you guys are going to have that in your marriage. It's more like, because we have jealousy, so it's more like, you know, you have something good going here, but maybe you have outside forces going against you guys, wanting the worst for you and your mate. You know, like you can have such a wonderful life with your person, but then you have your family, or his family, or her family, or friends, or whoever's in the mix, exes, and they're like, man, I don't want you with this person. I don't want you with that person. I don't want to see you happy with him or her. Or I want the person that you're with. I don't want to see you happy with the person that I want. So maybe just watch out for some exes coming through, or watch out for outside forces. And again, this is more of a general reading. This is not personal, so don't take offense if you're not wanting to hear this. I do have personal readings over on my Etsy. And this is not a prediction. This is on the current energy, so things can change. The other side of this is that maybe one of you has anger problems. Maybe you get jealous easily. You guys are so close, so in cahoots, so in sync, and maybe this can become a codependent situation as well. You know, out of anger, out of spite. Like, you know, you guys become so in sync that if you were to, you know, have a social life outside of this connection, maybe your person would find a reason to be jealous because of that. Maybe because of insecurities, not because of them trying to control you, but because, you know, of how they're feeling about themselves. Maybe they're afraid of losing you too. You know, like I said, insecurities. So let's see, what will your marriage I'm using my Red Hot Love mixed in with the 53 Shades of Love oracles available on Etsy. Check out my shop. So 53 Shades of Love and Red Hot Love wants to say, what would marriage be like if you guys were to get married? Whoever you have on your mind. We have old-fashioned. So this is like the you know, typical, you know, get married in the church perhaps. Just something very, very conventional, traditional. And maybe to them, they perceive marriage to be a certain way. And maybe you see it a different way. And so maybe that's how you guys clash. Or maybe you perceive it a certain way, your marriage. You want this done first, and then this, and then this. And you don't believe in this in the marriage, or you believe in this in the marriage. But then it kind of goes against what the other person believes or what they expect in the relationship. And so maybe that's where this whole anger crap comes from. And so my advice is for you to really have conversation, heart-to-heart talks about what you expect in the relationship, and staying true to your vows, you know. Look, we have separation and the one. I think this has to do with you finding the one, but the other side is that maybe if somebody's trying to come through, like an ex or something like that. So you found the one, but then you have an ex, I think, trying to stir the pot a little bit, or maybe his ex. And so maybe that's where this anger stuff comes from. Okay, so I would say make sure you guys establish a nice, healthy. Look at that. Yes, scars of love. So it could be that somebody caused scars in a previous relationship and now they're trying to come through and mess up your connection that you currently have in your marriage. So watch out for that. And I was going to say, make sure you establish a good, healthy connection, a good, healthy trust. Be very truthful to each other from the get-go. Make sure you're being completely honest and open. And make sure that you tell them everything that happened in the past first. So if you just came out of a relationship, or let's say you met your husband, right? Okay, let's say that you met someone when you were still involved with somebody else. Make sure you tell them, because they might understand why your ex is trying to come back. Maybe there was no closure with your ex, and so they're probably thinking, I thought you deaded it with your ex, and why is this coming out now out of all this time? And you have found the one, and so they want to make sure that you know that they're the one, and that you know that you're the one for them. So you can't have any drama in this relationship. Okay, this person really wants to give you their all. And 4 + 2 is 6. So you look, perception, illusion, so romance. So this person really wants to give you their all and then some. And so you can't have no drama or any ex stuff coming from the past on both parties, yours or his, okay, or yours or hers. So I think for the most part, you would have a great relationship. Look, you even got baby love here. You guys will have a nice solid foundation, unconditional. See, you just have to square away some silly stuff, behind the scenes stuff. So make sure you take care of that before you get married, so that nothing creeps on up and tries to mess up with your foundation. Okay, friend? So much love to you. Look, you got hollow here. So you guys need to build your foundation, build your structure, your tower. Build your tower so that it doesn't fall. Okay? No tower, no falling towers. No. Look, this is the one. So take care of your unfinished business with ex-partners, and make sure it doesn't come back to creep up on you when you're happy and in love with babies. Okay? So I would say you're going to have a great marriage overall, okay? Much love to you. Happy spring to you, and please do consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed already. Now we're on to pile number 2. Okay, pile number 2, you chose the white heart. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to use my tea leaf fortune cards to see what marriage would look like with you in it, with a partner. So there we go, bread. Period of prosperity and abundance. So this is a good marriage you'll have. Something you want to nourish and create. And, I'm sorry, nurture, nourish, and build upon prosperity and abundance. Just think of, you know, you putting your bread in the oven and not letting it burn. Taking good care of your connection. So you guys making each other complete. You putting all the ingredients together. So number 2, what will marriage look like for you? Number 2, what will marriage look like for you? Persevere and you will overcome problems. See, you guys, like I said, you guys are starting off pretty strong. Complimenting each other. Like this cute, I'm sorry, not this cute. This delicious, delectable piece of bread here. You both put in the work. You both put in the effort. You both put in the time and your heart. And you dedicate yourselves to each other. That's part of the vows, right? Okay, this camel. Yes, so, you know, what this is telling me is that, you know, marriage is not easy. So whatever obstacles you guys come across, you will get through it. Fair woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. This can be who you're marrying, or that can be you. What would marriage be like? Maybe that can be a relative coming through. Maybe that's how your child will look after you've been married for a little while. Oh, we have carriage. Oh, look at that. Our journey, either physical or mental. I was just thinking, first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes a baby and a baby carriage. And that's exactly the same. Maybe a baby coming through. You got carriage here. And this card here is the boots. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So that's what I'm saying. You guys working through any obstacle, anything that tries to get in between you guys. You guys working together like ingredients to make something beautiful. This is beautiful. Just think of a rider on the camel, a rider on the horse, pushing or pulling the carriage. Something important such as a new job or a raise. So it can be somebody, maybe you guys coming together, and you know, maybe you guys get pregnant on your wedding night, or I'm sorry, maybe you conceive on your, you know, you do something on your wedding night, and then 2 weeks later you realize that you have conceived, and you're like, oh wow. Or maybe you find out on your wedding night that you conceived. Who knows? But something good and prosperous coming from this energy. So I think your marriage is going to be very, very fruitful, full of possibilities, creative energy as well, and movement, moving in the right direction, moving together as a team, like the horse and carriage, like the rider on the camel. What would marriage be like for you? Oh, we have wishbone, a wish is granted. I digress. So you're going to have a lot of good luck from this, a lot of, what's it called? A lot of prosperity and good vibes. You guys, you know, we have the mice here, so maybe you guys are so in la la land, in love, that you might make other people jealous. They might see you guys as a perfect power team, and they might want a piece of that, or they might want to stir the pot and try to break you guys up a bit. You know, that's how some people are. They see a good thing going, and maybe they see a way to try to, you know, put a wedge in your relationship. Like friends, some friends, you know, some people have bad friends like that, where they get jealous and they just want to insert their own beliefs or opinions, and you have to be like, nope, I'm not having that. This is my marriage. Respect me, respect my person. Look, overcoming any problems, and then you have opportunity or windfall. So this is saying, you know, life is in your hands. If you want this drama to set you guys back, then you can welcome this. But if you guys want to keep on going forward and get over the potholes and the bumps and not anybody come in between you, you've got what it takes. Okay, this relationship, I would say, is one in a lifetime because it's so prosperous and you guys are moving together as a team. So that's what I have for you. Marriage will look pretty good for you as long as you guys communicate and don't have high expectations. You know, don't expect them to do X, Y, and Z. Just go with the flow, work together. Don't control the situation too much. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through when it comes to love. What will your marriage look like? Pile number 2. This is my 53 Shades of Love mixed with my Red Hot Love Oracle. First day on Etsy as we speak. Okay. Blinded. Okay, that's number 1. Like I said, you're in La La Land. You don't see anything. You have a one-track mind, you know? You're on your high horse in love. You don't see anything around you. You don't know anything. You don't hear anything. It's just you and your person. You're in a love bubble. And then we have divorce love. And rejected love. Okay, friend. Okay, so what I'm getting with this energy is be careful of, we also have manipulation here. And then new love. Okay. Oh, okay, this is what I'm getting. Okay, now I understand. Okay, what I'm feeling right now is that I think this is how it started. Maybe you came out of a relationship with someone else. And maybe that's how you met your person. Maybe you were, I think this is for someone else. This is a whole different reading, I believe. So, like I said, this is a general collective energy. This is not for one person. So if it's not your story, please don't get offended. Please do book a personal reading with me. So I think this is for somebody else who needs to hear it. It can just be one person or it can be a few other people. I think what happened here is you started out with someone else and that didn't work out. And maybe you closed yourself off to love. And it could be that maybe you were, you know, maybe you felt manipulated or controlled in this connection. And so maybe you divorced that person, or maybe you just broke up with that person. It doesn't have to be like divorce on paper. But whatever happens here, it didn't work out. And so maybe that's what helped you find this new person that you're married to now. Which is these cards back here. Because this is so beautiful. This has nothing to do with this. This is more like, this can be like your future energy, and this is more like what happened in the past. So maybe you were in a toxic relationship and you were not able to do anything. You were not able to see your friends, your family. You were manipulated. You were blinded. And then maybe over time you decided, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of being rejected, or I'm tired of not being me. I am ejecting myself from this situation and pressing the eject button and getting out of here. And maybe that's what caused you guys to part ways. And maybe because of this situation, maybe that was the little push you needed to meet your new person, this new love. Or maybe they introduced you. Maybe your ex-person introduced you to a friend and then you fell in love with them. So I'm going to say this was just like the catapult to help you find who you, like, you know, this needed to happen, this craziness. Hopefully this connection was not traumatic or violent at all. Maybe it was just like, you know, insecurity is at play. Maybe them feeling insecure, maybe them trying to emotionally control you. And you like, nope, not having that. I'm out of here. And then you got divorced, and then that catapulted you. You took the blinders off, and now here you are with this new lover. And you are seeing a beautiful change here. A beautiful ending to your love story, you know? This is where you need to be. And the blinded here, that's probably how you were before. You're blinded by love. But now you're in this new relationship and you're like, oh, this is what love is like. This is what I could have. Or I could have had before, but I didn't. So that's what I have for you. Let me know. Look, you gave somebody the boots. Look at that. So that's what I have for you. Maybe you went through a windfall and now you're on track. You're on the camel again, back in the love department. And you guys are going through, you're going through a cycle of finding somebody new. And so whoever you're asking about, this person could be the one for you, the one, your new love. So that's what I have. Let me know if this makes sense. And I'm sorry that if, you know, there was so many energies here, but that's what happens with collective readings. But I would love to shuffle for your energy if you would like to consider me. I go over and beyond, and I even go over my time frame because I can't stop talking. So much love. I'll see you over in pile number 3. Hey friends, you chose pile number 3, the pink heart. Let's see what marriage is going to look like for you. If you're new, please subscribe. I love to post regularly. Alright, let's see. What will marriage look like just for you, pile number 3. This is not a personal reading though. Just keep that in mind. And this is not a prediction. This is just on the current energy. We can always change our tomorrow. All right, let's see. Hopefully this reaches your story, whoever's watching. What will marriage be like for you? Revolution. Ooh, rebirth. Okay, sacrifice, evolution, rebirth. Okay, and we're talking about rejection. That's exactly what happened to pile number 2. Somebody was rejected in love, but that was a catapult into pushing them to find their new love. And so this basically confirms that. So if you want to check out pile number 2, please do. We started a little bit backwards. We came out with the future and then the past. So now we're going to go into this energy. So this is saying your marriage is going to be something like a brand new animal. Like your person might challenge you, push you to be the best that you can be. You guys meshing your energies to become a brand new species where you complement each other. Look at this rebirth. So if you felt dead in another relationship, this person's going to make you feel alive again. So how will your marriage feel like? How will your marriage be? What will your marriage look like? Warrior, see? You got through some crazy stuff in your past. And this also can say that maybe you guys had a history, a past history, and you guys are giving it a second chance, second go. And now you guys are really married and completely committed to each other. No more games, no more craziness, no more tarot moments. And you guys are back at it stronger than ever. Now, for those of you who, you just got out of a crazy relationship, you found your person, you are in a new relationship, and this person, look, this person's here to stay. This person's fighting for your love, or you're going to fight for this love. You're not going to give up. Hold on, let me pull this card out of my... Okay, this card. So, yep. So you guys are turning over a new leaf when it comes to your relationship. Maybe you guys didn't have... maybe you didn't have a trust before with someone else. And now you come and... Maybe you feel like this is too good to be true. Like, am I deserving of this energy? We actually can trust each other. Are we on the same page? Yes, you can trust this person. This person is here to help you. Look, warrior, fights for you, determines to keep this relationship strong. Very enthusiastic. What will your marriage look like? Pile number 3. Look, synchronicity. See, you guys, not only are there synchronicities, like, oh, yep, this is a red flag. Yep, this is the person I'm supposed to be with. Yep, no, you guys aren't in sync as well. So you probably had those red flags of, like, thinking, maybe you're thinking to yourself, man, we're so alike. We have the same this, we have the same that. We mesh so well together. But maybe you also go through your, the other sides of things where you're always in cahoots with each other. Maybe you feel what they're feeling. Synchronicities, alignments. Maybe you feel their emotions. When they're hurting, you're hurting. When you're happy, they're happy. When they're happy, you're happy. And you guys are really coming together. Look, rebirth. It's like death and birth at the same time. Coming together. So I feel like your marriage is going to be very complementary and satisfactory. And you're gonna feel challenged. You're gonna feel like this person makes you feel whole or alive again. Maybe you didn't feel like that before. And we have, romance. See, yes, I think this is a connection of a lifetime. Maybe you were lacking romance with someone else. Maybe you just didn't feel like you found your person. And then you have, oh my gosh, twin flame. And then we have ex-lover right here. So like I said, maybe you guys are always, coming together. Maybe you guys are always having your meetups in every lifetime. Maybe this is a cycle you guys keep repeating where you keep meeting and meeting and meeting and meeting and meeting. And now this time you're really here to make an impact. You're really here to make a difference. Warrior. And then we have savage. So I feel that you need to... Look, see? Life after love and baby love. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I feel that what this is saying is that you guys probably have these cycles where you meet each other in every lifetime and you make your life even better than it was before. And you guys create a new life together. Baby, create. You're creating a new life, a new cycle. Maybe you guys have children together. Life after love. See, this is like some kind of twin flame energy. It could be a karmic cycle, but you're breaking that cycle. This time, you're here to stay. You're here to fight. Look, the savage. Wow, you got savage. You got the warrior. The warrior and the savage. You're here to fight for this romance. You're here to fight for this to stay this time. You're here to see what could be. No more escaping. No more, you know, quitting while you're ahead. And this ex-lover, that's what I'm saying. Maybe you guys have a history. You guys broke up, you made up, you broke up, rebirth, broke up, came back together, and now you guys are here to stay in for the long haul. So this is saying to be honest. Keep on speaking your truth. Keep on telling your person how you're feeling. Be totally authentic, and be in sync with each other. Yes. Be in sync, and also pay attention to the red flags, the signs, your intuition, all that stuff, okay? Moon card here. Hey friends, I just wanted to let you know that I do have a tip jar if you would like to support this channel and keep the energy going. The energy exchange goes a long way. It helps me stay motivated with pick cards and other fun videos here on the channel. So there are different ways to do that. I have the join memberships right next to my subscribe button. If you click on that, you'll see all the different tiers that I offer. It's also reflective on Patreon, so whatever you decide to choose, it would mean so much to me, and your name gets put at the beginning of my videos to say thank you for your support. You help keep the fun train going. And I also would like to invite you to check out my Etsy shop. I have personal readings on there if you want to support me that way. Consider collecting one of your VLC decks by yours truly.